what do you think causes a person to choke? What are the underlying factors, thoughts, emotions? What is really going on there? Because you got legendary players like John McEnroe having the greatest season of his life, and all of a sudden, against his common foe, Yvonne Lendl, he's beaten numerous times. These are legendary players, and they choke. What is going on there? What is going on in their head as far as their thought process, their feelings? Let's tackle those direct emotions. What's going on there?
Maybe it's just like the pressure of the situation. Like
Yeah.
maybe there's they can't focus on what they're really doing. Maybe they're focusing on like the crowd or like
Hmm.
too much on like getting the point rather than like being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like the pressure is too hard or too much around them.
Okay. So they're distracted, right? They're distracted. Is there anything more than that? Because someone like my brother, he knows how to hit a volley inside the green part of the court, or Yana Novotna. Um, she knows how to serve. She's a great server. Yana Novotna was a great server, and she could not put a serve in. Like, these are really super basic stuff. Okay. Legendary players that cannot put a ball inside the court. What is going on? Is it? Yes, maybe it is distraction. You are distracted, but legendary players, right? They or even normal people, they could get back and refocus. Is there something else going on, you think?
I feel like
Distraction.
sometimes when a player is about to do a match, that they typically go through like a tradition or superstition.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like, sometimes if they're unable to completely go through their routine, or if something is missing from their equipment, or
Mhm.
small like things like that can also affect a player's game as well. Just because they might have a certain expectation going into the match, and then like realizing that like when something isn't going right, not able to adjust completely.
Okay, so that's really good. So there's a certain expectation, right, for a player. So they're in that moment. They may be dealing with distractions, but then there's also the expectation to win. Obviously, there's that routine. There's that expectation that maybe that routine will help them in this moment, and maybe not quite exactly. So, so that's good. That's good, Nathaniel. Anything else? What else do you think causes a person to choke, to not be able to do the most basic things in the most important moment, really? Anything else?
Hey,
For me,
coach. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go with Azumi first. Azumi, yes.
so from my experience, it seems that you have a certain rhythm to your shots,
Mhm.
and you kind of rely on that rhythm, and then start not start ignoring some of the basic things, like don't watch the ball till the very end. I mean, right,
Right.
until it hits the strings of your racket, and maybe those things are starting to like pile up a little bit, and then you start
Okay.
becoming off rhythm, and then
Okay.
you start doubting yourself for
Uh-huh.
those little things that you
Uh-huh.
overlooked.
Uh-huh.
So that may be going on, and then those, and as I've explained in that negative, the spiral down. I mean, those little things start to pile up, and then you start doubting yourself, and then it's like another mistake, and then
Uh-huh.
it could be that.
Yes, so that's good. The piling up, okay? Everything's piling up. There's doubt there now, inside your head. There is distraction. There's just things going on, expectations. So that's good. What else? What else is going on? What made my brother miss there that Like easy volley. My brother missed.
Oh yeah, just after that, I was not mentally tough at all.
You were not mentally tough. Well, no, that's
Yeah.
okay. You know, you could always be better being mentally tough. We're never the best. But what were you gonna say before? Were you gonna add anything?
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Just you know, it wasn't necessarily that one point that made us lose or you know give up that match. It was the points afterwards. You know, I guess you start to dwell
True.
on the points you missed that could have ended the match, and so you're stuck in the past there, and so you can't like you know perform you know the task at hand that could you know give you the opportunity to still win the match.
Yes.
So
That's an
what I
excellent
see
point.
it.
Yeah. That's a super excellent point because when you choke, right, it doesn't happen at the very end of the match. Like you choke once and then, you know, kind of that's it. There's still maybe opportunities. So in tennis, there's actually still opportunities until the end. It's not quite like basketball maybe because there's a time element involved and you got to do it within that 0.5 seconds. But in tennis, like say, you know, John McEnroe here, he had a chance. Like Ford said, he had a chance. I know Fitz said he had a chance. Yana Novotna, like 4-1, she kept having chances to kind of get back into it. And Coria was the ultimate example of a person who had multiple chances in that match to win. And he kind of almost sabotaged himself by losing that match. So if you watch that match, it was pretty sad. Everyone was knowing what's going on, and he just kind of lost it there. So that's good. So a lot of expectations piling up, distractions, all these feelings, any major emotion that is the driving force, because this is this deals with emotions too. What kind of emotions do you think are being dealt with as far as choking?
Disappointment and frustration.
Disappointment, good. Yeah, disappointment, frustration. You're super frustrated. Okay, anything else on that? You're definitely very frustrating to choke away a point. Anything else?
Like
Yeah,
that.
Coach. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, who
Go
was
ahead.
who's the first one? I didn't see who was the anyone. Oh, who was the first one? Go ahead. Anybody.
I was just gonna say self-pity.
Self-pity. That goes on in choking? You pity yourself?
Oh yeah. You start
Okay.
like feeling sorry for yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you start feeling sorry for yourself. You definitely don't want to feel sorry for yourself inside a tennis match. That totally affects your way of thinking. Anything else? Any kind of other emotions that go on? Fear. There's fear, obviously. There's frustration, disappointment, self-pity. What else?
There's like anxiety.
Anxiety. Okay, there you go. I think that's a very major component. There's nerves, right? Nervousness, anxiety. You're just hyped up a little bit more than you should be. Usually people that choke aren't really relaxed, right? They're not exactly indifferent, that they really want it, so that anxiety, pressure, the pressure goes up like a million times. All right, so that's good. Anything else as far as emotion? Okay, so that was pretty much it, I think. I think we covered all the emotions there. I think also embarrassment is a major component of choking. There's that expectation, right? That I think Nathaniel said. So if you don't quite get to that expectation of of winning a match, maybe everybody expects you to win, right? Everyone, like John McEnroe, probably everyone in the crowd, everyone in the world expected him to win. And what if he loses? Well, there's this embarrassment. So there may be a fear of embarrassment or the embarrassment itself.